What's up, everybody? I'm Austin, and this is We're Talking Finance. I just want to start off by saying, one, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. Don't invest in stocks you don't understand, don't know, and do your own, blah, 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 blah. You got it. There's a few that I want to go over, and we're going to do this quickly, so let's get right to it. Boom. All right, here we are. I'm on the minute chart here for ticker symbol DWAC, Digital World. So those of you, if you haven't heard of this yet, then I don't know what rock you've been living under. I'm just kidding. So this is the company that Donald Trump is using to help promote and launch his social media site. And so this morning, some interesting things happened. In like the first half hour of trading, we only really had a couple minutes of trading. Let me get this down here a little smaller if I can. Oh Lord, what is that? Well, let's just get rid of all this for a minute. What do you say? So, anyways, so we're looking at this morning. This is on the minute chart for today, which is Friday, the 22nd, and we had halts. We had so many halts today. And now this is up as of right now about 15 after 3. We're up 101%. It has been extremely volatile. I got in on this at like $13. Oh, imagine that is halted right now. Yeah, I got in on like $13 on this thing. I've been taking profits pretty much all day. I haven't bought back in because it went from this is absolutely insane. I got in yesterday, right around the 13 line here. And it's just been an absolute shit show. Tons of volatility. There is so much. There's a lot going on here, okay? If you decide to trade this, do it at your own risk. This is extremely volatile. Something that I would suggest to watch are these moving averages and see now that we have dropped underneath them and they are going to be lines of resistance. I would watch to see where they're going. But I mean, this could jump 100% after hours. It could drop 100% after hours. So just keep a close eye, as I am. Another one that is kind of following suit and in the same sort of category is ticker symbol PHUN, Funware. And I think Bazinga put out a thing today that was like, what is Funware? Why haven't we heard of this? Another thing, this was up over 1,000% this morning. And the same thing, this pattern look familiar? It was up over 1,000% this morning. I was in and out of this quickly. I got in pre-market and managed to sell in this halt area when we were up and halted. It's up 483% now, and this is another one of those that like after hours could absolutely roar. It looks like it's consolidating pretty well, and who knows? Something that's interesting real quick here about this DWAC is that there are no options. You cannot do options. You cannot short this stock. You cannot do anything with it, which is incredible. It's interesting to see how things play when no options are available and people aren't shorting it and manipulating it too much, although it does look a bit like a ladder attack. But anyways, neither here nor there. Look over something. Ticker symbol PROG has been halted a lot today, and it is up 28%. This is one that I've been talking about for a while. It's one that I've been in for a while. Hopefully you all have too. It is bouncing off this 200 day moving average pretty good. It's showing a lot of support here, and it is going up. Now this one is hard to borrow at 83%. So, this is one that I've had my eye on. The short interest is astronomical. The order flow is very high today, has an analyst rating of up to $12, which in my video earlier I said I was probably looking right around the 6 to 8 mark. So anyways, that's up to you. Dogecoin is bouncing back pretty hard after an Elon tweet today, saying that now Tesla is going to accept Dogecoin, which I think is really interesting. Let's go to we're on the day chart here with Doge. I don't really have a lot to say about the cryptos right now. I know that here's AMC on the day, or I'm sorry, on the minute. You know, people are trading Doge. These, and this is my completely my opinion, when I think, but there's no proof of this. But it appears to me that institutions and hedge funds are manipulating and trading on the crypto market to try to make money and to be able to cover some of their short positions that have been created this year, like AMC, GME. You know, there's a ton. BBIG. PROG, Wish, Clove, you know, BlackBerry. There's a ton of them, and I mean, they're in they're in hot water. That's for sure. AMC is, you know, doing AMC things. Let's look at it on the day chart. Let's see where we're at here. Looks like we're about to have this crossover here on the MACD. Hopefully, it will return green, and which is hugely possible. We did have a gap down today. And I'm not sure. Yeah, we might be looking, you know, maybe even not tomorrow, maybe Monday or one day next week might come and fill this gap. But like I've said all along, I think we're going to see $30 again before this actually goes. I could be wrong. I'm not a prophet. Well, that's interesting. Anyways, okay, so there's that. Let me turn the old notifications off on my phone. Got ESPN. Titans. Taylor Lewin was able to clear concussion protocol. Has been ruled out for Sunday's game. Okay, cool. I'm a Titans fan. I'm also a Bills fan, which has been really tough. And the Titans played the Bills on Monday and lost, and I just didn't know what to do about it. Anyways, that doesn't matter. So I had someone reach out and wanted me to look at where is it? Ticker symbol AQST. Okay, let's go at this on a day. It's got some really high short interest. Okay, it's order flow. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Maybe I didn't have it saved on here. Okay, anyways, AQST. It has a high short interest. Okay, its free float is 36 million, and I think it's a 3. Looks like they've done some covering here. Of course, granted, we won't really know until the 30th now, where everyone's at. But I mean, this is, and here's something that's interesting. This to me is a strong buy, and this is what I'd be looking for. Okay, is that since right about the second quarter. Okay, we've been bouncing off these moving averages, okay, and it's been hitting this 50 day moving average, and that's acted as a strong line of resistance, okay, and then it broke through right here in about June, and then bounced off, and that got support, broke through the 100, huge resistance, and dropped it back down, and then here we go, starting again, broke through in August. On the 4th, broke through 20-day, 2 days later, 2 trading days later, broke through the 50-day, back down just a few days later, and then boom, we had a little squeeze right here, hanging man, and then this 50-day moving average has acted as support, and it's broken this 200-day moving average now. It just went over the 3rd time. Now, here's what I'm going to look for on this security, okay? We had this MACD Golden Cross on the 19th of this month. The RSI is absolutely primed at 55. The stochastic, you know, that doesn't look great to me, but it really does need to cool off and come back down and retest this 100-day moving average. And if this 100-day moving average then acts as support, then it looks like it's going to go. And it has all the characteristics of these typical candle patterns. You know, these doji candles are doing exactly what they're supposed to do when they're there. This hanging man, it did exactly what it was supposed to do when it was there. You know, and these, I wouldn't call this a hammer. I don't know what the freaking technical names are, but I mean, we can really look at this and see, like, holy crap, you know, this is some pretty typical stuff going on. We got the 3 sisters here, and then, you know, I would be curious to see, one, where it closes today, and where it opens and what happens on Monday. And I think that's going to be a big telltale. But thank you for bringing this to my attention, because it is on my watch close list, because this is with the short interest that it has. You know, and it's a relatively low volume, okay, but it is, the volume today is 660,000, but the average volume is 443, so it's trading over, you know, its average volume. And you know, this is, I haven't heard anybody talking about it yet, and so I found it really interesting when someone commented and said, "Will you look at this?" Because it looks very strong. So that's a great find. But like I said, you know, I would be hesitant to go in until I see how the next few days of trading form into these candles, and see what is exactly going to happen. Because if it breaks below this 100-day moving average, then I would continue to watch it before I went in. I mean, it looks like it's a strong company if you were to do a long play or whatnot, but that's really not my trading style per se. So, but yeah, great find. Okay, here's one I wanted to look at, which is ticker symbol TMC, the metals company. Wow, it just dropped out, you know, just really dropped out, and it is hard to borrow 13%. With a 225% maintenance requirement. It's shorted heavy. It's shorted in the millions. It's trading right around its average volume. This is one that, you know, with this MACD Golden Cross a few days ago, well, looks like it was last Friday. Now, you know, this is one that I would really be watching closely. That's ticker symbol TMC. Another one I'm watching very closely is ticker symbol KAVL. This is, again, the day chart. Huge drop with virtually no, you know, not a lot of news. You know, it's just really odd to me. You know, this is strange. I'm watching it. I like to buy the dip. I like to watch it just crash all the way down, and then start looking at the strength in what it's doing, you know, after that crash, because we just tested this 20-day moving average, looks like on Tuesday. You know, I'm looking to see where this one goes as far as these moving averages once they have now turned over. So, that's pretty much all I've got today. Again, you know, be super careful with DWAC. This could go to all-time high. I mean, this could be ridiculous, or it could go all the way down, okay? What I'm looking at really is ticker symbol BBIG, Vinco. It has 115% borrow rate. It is shorted out the wazoo. I've been increasing my position on this one every day, okay? I mean, it's just a matter of time, okay? Another one, ticker symbol PROG. You know, these are the two outside of the big boy, the BANGER AMC. These are the two that I'm really watching. And then in the crypto world, as always, Cardano. I will always preach that. I believe it to be actually doing something to help the, what am I trying to say here? The blockchain. It has a purpose in technology. The other one, Dogecoin, because Elon Musk, you know. If you watch my one of my videos I put out a couple days ago, you know how I feel about that. And so, yeah, that's what we got. Been an awesome Friday. I hope that you guys accomplished everything you set out to do this week. And I hope just everybody has an awesome and blessed weekend. You know, go out there and every day's a blank canvas. And, you know, if you will it to be so, it can be your masterpiece. Gratitude makes all the difference in the world. So think about 3 things you're grateful for every day, and that will change the dynamic of your life. So I would really appreciate it if you'd like my video. I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about it. I'm trying to grow this up here, and you know, and do something. I'm sick of the people on YouTube that are like, this is happening, you know, this is the price point, it's gonna happen this day, and just reporting a bunch of crap just because they're trying to get you know, their people to give them money, essentially. Like, I don't have a Patreon, I don't have a Discord. That's not what this is about, okay? I don't want to take your money and use it as my investments that I then come and tell you lies about, okay? And again, the reason why I didn't put out a video yesterday and whatnot is because my job, I do web design, I do marketing, I do, a lot of different things, and I've just been busy. So, but I'm trying to make time to do this every day. So if there's something you want me to look at, please just leave it in the comments. I try to comment back on everybody. So, again, not financial advice. This is We're Talking Finance, and I'm Austin. Have a blessed weekend.